constructive conversations. Yes, constructive conversations, sometimes about taboo topics, right? We're talk about having tough conversations. When I say, tough conversations are not always about religious and politics. It's about mental illness, physical illness, disabilities, anything else. And I was like, just like the stigma word, as like stigma has become stigmatized. And so now it's like, be the one to end the silence when it comes to Unaliving Prevention Month. And so I was like, to me, when I have these said tough conversations over the years, I've realized that they're not tough at all. Maybe it's because of the way my dialect is being used, but I was like, these are constructive conversations. When you can have a dialogue where you're listening to understand and not to dismiss. When you can have a dialogue when you're listening to respond and not to react. And sometimes part of that understanding part and reaction part means that you're actively sitting there listening and also listening to what the person is wanting from you. If you don't know what to say, you don't have to say anything, because compassion means you can sit in silence. So you can have this constructive conversation and this open dialogue about taboo topics, about all of these different things. And then when you turn around, sometimes you can say, hey, that sucks. What you're going through sucks. How you're feeling sucks. I cannot directly relate to it. However, what can I do for you in this moment to help? What can I do within my power in this moment to help you go get through this? Do you want me to give you a morning phone call every morning at 7 a.m. to wake you up? Or with me, like, do you want a daily affirmation? I showed y'all the little cards. I've been thinking, I did the other video, you can see it, but I've been thinking that maybe in the mornings, just randomly, I can just go through and start like reading these and just have different videos for them. But, is not just listening to the person that needs to be heard, but also making sure that you can help and support them the best you can. And part of that, we talk about the flip side, is that your mental health still comes first. And no, you don't want to turn anybody away, but you cannot be good for nobody else unless you're good with yourself. You can't possibly give somebody water if you don't have water to give, because once that well runs dry, then what? So yes, constructive conversations. That's how you maneuver through these things. That's how I do things on Sunday in my lives, is having those constructive conversations, being able to be vulnerable and transparent, knowing that there's not going to be any judgment, knowing that you're loved, right? So I need you to stay. I need you to keep breathing. I need you to be at my live on Sunday. I need you to be here every day. I need you to save these videos. I need you to send these videos to let other people know that they're not alone, that I see them and I hear them, that I love them, right? That we're in it together, because all of those things are what make a difference. You may not think so, but those are the things that make a difference. It's the smallest things like that, right? That's from my end, all right? So remember, you're not alone. We're in it together, and I love you.